From the Dungeons of Morningstar, I'm Clint.
And I'm Stretch, and this is Prevailing Strange. G'day guys, and welcome to Pop Culture News with Prevailing Strange, where we get to share some of the tidbits that are crossed our feeds this week. We also get to check out some of the latest trailers that have dropped.
So if you like what we're doing here, guys, please like, comment, subscribe. We were just having a chat earlier about maybe doing some live streaming as well on Instagram. If that seems like something you could be into, let us know in the comments.
What news do you have this week?
Oi, so I've actually been really busy this week with watching shit, listening to stuff.
Right.
But I've got some good news. So Keanu Reeves is in talks to play Norrin Radd in Doomsday. So I dare say it'll just be a voice again, but could you imagine Keanu Reeves being the voice of Norrin Radd?
I could, yeah.
Which is also Silver Surfer.
Yeah, so people know the male Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I reckon that'd be cool.
It would be cool.
Or
because who was the last one? Was it
Morpheus?
Lawrence Fishburne voiced him, and it was
good too.
Yeah, but he was played by
same dude who
played Abe Sapien, and he's done some stuff, hasn't he?
He does a lot of the character. He even played the Abe Sapien adjacent character. Shape of Water, yeah.
And a lot of the creatures from like Pan's Labyrinth and stuff like that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was the
eyeball
hand guy.
Yep.
Yeah. Dude, he does a lot of that prosthetic.
Mm-hmm. And he was the red ghost out of what was it, Crimson Peaks.
I haven't watched that yet, dude.
That was Harry
Potter and Guillermo del Toro, wasn't it?
It was Guillermo, and it was
Loki.
Yeah. And
yes,
female lead. I forget who the female lead was.
I think I want to watch that.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I want to give that a watch tonight, actually, after Peacemaker.
Yep.
Have you watched? We'll talk about that.
We'll talk about that.
You're up, sir.
Okay. My first piece of news is.
Hang on. Oh. Just to interrupt you there. This isn't news, but I just want you to know.
I appreciate you too, bud.
Mm-hmm.
So Vin Diesel has been running his mouth about stuff again.
He needs to shut it.
I'm going to take it with a grain of salt, but he's alluding to a Groot standalone movie.
No.
Called The Arbor King. And Groot's return to Planet X. And there's a picture of an old Hulk or a grey-bearded Hulk with...
Are you going to put the images up?
Yeah, I'll put the image up, yeah. And I'll show you the image.
Dude, what the hell? Really?
Yeah, I don't... Yeah.
Has this got any substantiation with anybody at Marvel, or is this just Vin Diesel running his mouth?
It hasn't been kind of proved. Yeah, there's that image, which I'll put up. And
that looks AI, but it looks so good, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't know whether that was actually on his post. I haven't actually seen the post myself.
Yeah, right.
This is just something that I came across just before the show.
All right, fair enough. Look, who do you think would win out of the Hulk and Groot?
Oh, if it's a Groot movie, Groot.
Probably. Well, they'll just hug it out at the end. Yeah. Did you know that Kumail Nanjiani, that was not a fart, that was my shoe, by the way.
That played Kingo.
Yeah, played Kingo in Eternals. Yeah, he signed on for 6 movies.
6 movies. He thought that was going to be the next 10 years of his career.
That's why he got so jacked. He's like, man, this is going to be me. I'm going to be making buck.
Yeah.
And then they just... It's such a shame, dude, because like I said, Eternals is a great second-round watch.
Yeah. Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I reckon they could have fit some of those characters in with, don't just have the entire Eternals in with the Avengers.
Agree.
Just fit,
I agree.
Kingo in there.
Dude, well, not even that. The Earthbound ones that were taken by the the ones that are off in space with the Celestial, just leave them.
Yeah.
Maybe just the who's the roster that's left on the ship?
You watched it last. I can't remember. Yeah. Kingo was
there.
Was there, yeah.
The only ones that were was Cersei. Sprite was on the ship.
Mm-hmm.
So, no, she weren't. She was back on Earth. She was going back to school.
Right.
Dude, I reckon you could have sprinkled them in. Easy. Would have been good.
Oh, wouldn't that be good if she turned up in Brand New Day as a student at Peter
Sprite.
Parker's?
Dude, how good would that be? You should be writing this stuff. Apparently, Avengers Doomsday is expected to take place in 4 different universes.
Right.
So we've got the Earth 199999.
Main MCU continuity.
Mm-hmm. Then you've got Earth 10005, which is the Wolverine Deadpool.
Right.
And then you've got Earth 828.
828, which is Fantastic Four.
And then you've got Earth Unknown, which is the X-Men universe.
Right.
If it traverses all 4 of those, we're going to get some cool shit.
Hopefully.
Dude, I'm pumped for it.
Yeah.
Just give it to me right now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, fine with that.
I saw a picture the other day that Evanescence's Amy Lee, Poppy, and
Same.
Spirit Box's, what's her name? Courtney LaPlante. Look like they're teasing something. I'll be pretty interested for that.
Cool.
You're a fucking dog. I don't know why you have hate for Poppy. Is it just purely Poppy?
Just annoying, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Just annoying. Go away.
Wow.
In other news, Electric Callboy just covered Still Waiting,
Who cares?
featuring Frank Zuma.
Who? No, I know.
I'm going to stab you in the fucking eye, dude, so hard.
Well, mate, I'll fucking give you news and you fucking...
Because your news is shit. Electric Callboy is where it's at. Yeah, I know. It's hot, eh? HBO Max is reportedly developing a Hogwarts Founders TV show.
I did see that with Tom Hiddleston.
Tom Hiddleston?
Hiddleston? What did I say? Hiddleston. Hiddleston.
And Henry Cavill.
Yeah. Well, I mean...
That's too big. Dude, I reckon, could you imagine?
They're both Poms, though.
Well, that's Hogwarts, bro.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I mean. Like, it kind of lends weight to them.
Yeah.
They've both been big screen, small screen.
I agree. I reckon that'd be pretty sick. And that'll be Henry Cavill will be Godric Gryffindor.
Obviously, yeah.
And then Tom Hiddleston.
Yeah.
Yeah. He'll be the Snake Man, the Salazar Slytherin of this bitch.
Speaking about Harry Potter, I did see that Christopher
Fuck that guy.
has said, what's the point of the HBO,
He's like-
the director of the movies,
Yeah.
what's the point of this HBO reboot?
Hagrid looks exactly the same as he. No, he doesn't look exactly the same. It's a completely different costume, bro. And how else are you meant to make an 8-foot tall giant with a beard and brown hair?
Well, the thing is, we've seen the pictures of him on set together. He doesn't look that big because obviously he's normal-sized human being.
Well,
next to
no.
a kid. Are they going to enlarge him
No.
post?
Have you not seen? There's images of him, and it's the costume. That's not actually his face. I'll show you.
What?
That's not actually. Oh, hang on, I've got an image. Because I kept me screenshots of the news.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean he's got like a puppet head on?
Yeah, that's not his actual head. So you can see there's 2 black circles in his cheek. That's the eye holes for the person in the suit.
And it's not even him.
No. So you'll have a different actor that'll be 7 foot tall in that suit, the same way they did Hagrid in the first movie.
See, the picture I saw of them two crossing the street, obviously going to get Harry's wand, I think, or to the bank, or the alley, whatever that alleyway is called. I forget. The height difference didn't look too stupid.
But that'll be the Force perspective of it all as well. Hang on a sec.
Yeah, well, I thought that's okay. They might do something in post. I haven't seen anything about this body double.
They did the body double in the movies as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was Coltrane next to his suit.
Yep.
So they've basically done the exact same thing. Shit. What's his name? Nick
Frost.
Yeah. So, see?
Oh, fuck, okay.
You can't it's the technology now as opposed to back then is way better now. So you like as you could see, they did a behind the scenes thing where they showed the evolution of the Hagrid suit.
Mm-hmm.
In the end, it was just Play-Doh, and you could tell. You can even tell watching the movies now.
Yeah.
And then as it got animatronic, so I was able to move its cheeks and move its eyes and shit.
I don't think that's for moving. I think all that is for lighting.
Yeah.
Which is what they did with the Thing on Fantastic Four. They had like a suit out there that had the same texture.
Yeah,
so
but-
they could mimic the lighting.
So you're talking about that shot, aren't you?
Yeah.
That's his body double.
Is it?
Yeah. Look at his cheeks. See the black holes in his cheeks?
Get fucked.
Yeah.
There
you
we
just
go.
can't tell.
Yeah, I
It's-
couldn't see it.
Yeah. It's so that's the whole it's all
It was more the height difference didn't look
Yeah.
that massive. But I suppose if they force perspective,
see the holes?
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's dude, and that was the way it was remember Gandalf?
Mhm.
Well, apparently he went through a massive depression filming the Lord of the Rings movies because it was just him on his own. He was always alone. He was acting with a green screen.
Mhm.
That was a massive thing, and they're like, mental health being what it is these days. They're like, no, we can't have that isolation no more. So we want to have as much practical as we can, and them being kids as well and having to act across from something. So, yeah, they want to do as much practical as they can.
Yeah, right. Have you seen the pictures on the set from Lord of the Rings where they kind of got there's like a dicky seat in the back where Frodo was sitting. So
No.
so from the camera angle, it looks like they're sitting side by side, but he's
But then
really
he's
sitting
way
like
back.
6 feet behind him.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
See, I like when they do that forced perspective sort of shit.
Yeah, well, I think that's better than green screen or
Absolutely,
fucking
dude.
CGI.
Absolutely.
Seeing as you've said a couple of things, I'm going to say a couple of things.
Mhm.
Did you see that they've added some more people to Starfighter?
I haven't even seen a Starfighter show come up or movie.
Yeah, so
The
movie.
Star Wars, right?
Yeah,
so not Starfighter.
Star Wars Starfighter.
Oh, right, okay.
That's what it's called.
I thought Starfighter was that one from back in the day with the guy who plays the blonde fella in Scooby Doo, Freddie Prinze Jr.
I don't even know what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't
Was
know.
that Star Fox? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure Starfighter is the name of the new Star Wars movie that's coming out that stars Ryan Gosling
Yep.
and Matt Smith will be playing the bad guy, the antagonist.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You were
Yeah.
talking to me about that.
So Mia Goth, who is in a lot of things at the moment, who I've been meaning to check out some of her movies. She's supposed to be pretty good. Amy Adams has joined the cast,
Holy shit.
and as well as the fella who will be in Lanterns, Aaron Pierre. Is it Pierre?
Yep.
Yeah.
He's so handsome, that dude. Holy shit, man.
Yeah, so that
God
that
damn.
cast is getting pretty big.
Dude, it's getting incredible.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if they stay away from the Skywalker rule, because that was originally what Skywalker's last name was meant to be. Starkiller.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not Starfighter.
Aha, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it was meant to be Starkiller, and they're like, oh, that's a bit violent. Oh, well, that's pretty much exactly what he's. Oh, it's a bit violent. Maybe we should change it back.
Yeah, well, that's what he was named in the fucking in the original draft of the script, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I was just Star Wars Starfighter. Yeah, it's definitely Starfighter.
Yeah, no, it is. I
And-
just
yeah.
just googled it.
And then that's the image that I'll put it up on the screen that they've posted
Is
today.
that a land speeder?
It looks like some kind of hovercraft with a young
Yes,
fella
sir.
and Ryan Gosling. So I don't know whether Ryan Gosling's going to be
The main.
the main. I think he
Starfighter?
might be the grizzled fucking not protege. The
the
mentor.
Obi-Wan.
maybe yeah.
Okay.
And the second thing I was going to say was
I'll legit watch anything with Ryan Gosling, man. He's so fucking good.
yeah. Well, I mean, this is going to be another movie that isn't Jedi centric in the Star Wars universe.
Let's go.
Fuck yes. And like we're getting big names on it.
Oh,
This-
yeah.
This is pretty exciting.
Oh, yeah. God.
Drops more F-bombs in Lanterns than he has done in his entire career, apparently.
Do you ever watch our podcast at all? I said this 6 weeks ago.
Did you?
You're a
I
dirtbag.
didn't think it.
Is Steph doing our editing and you're just not?
Fuck off. Did you say that exact thing?
I said the exact same thing.
God, I remember you mentioning something, but I didn't realise it was the F-bombs thing.
It's okay.
Because what the news I saw was only from a couple of weeks ago. So
Do you know
they were late.
The worst part is he's not even in that show for long.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll talk to you about it later. This is
Mm-hmm.
not the news, but I got a couple of things of Batman news today. So Tyler Hoechlin has said in an interview that he'd love to play Batman in James Gunn's DCU.
The fella that was in True
Superman.
Detective and
Nope.
no,
Tyler Hoechlin is the HBO Superman.
Right. Yeah. Okay. I was thinking Gambit out of. Well, yeah. Now I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
His name's Tyler. Might be Kirsch or something like that.
Taylor Kitsch.
Kitsch. That's it.
But yeah, so he said that he wants to look. Now he's got a great looking jaw, man. You put him in a cowl, I reckon that's going to look good.
He could probably pull it off, but I think the fact that he's already played Superman hurts him.
Maybe. Maybe.
Apparently, there's going to be a contemporary reimagining of Wizard of Oz on Prime. I never liked the original, kind of like, whatever.
Look.
I thought you'd be excited because you like witches or whatever the fuck that show's called.
It's called Wicked. And have you even watched Wicked?
No.
Then I don't want to hear your opinion.
I don't watch musicals.
Well, it is a musical, so well, that pays. So because Marvel is sleeping on our man Kingo, he is looking to be cast as Booster Gold in James Gunn's DCU.
Ooh. See, Booster Gold's a funny character.
Booster Gold's a douchebag.
Yeah, he's a douchebag.
And I think Kingo is a bit of a douchebag.
You could play that.
Yeah.
Did you watch Silicon Valley?
No.
So funny. So funny.
Yeah.
Definitely worth watch.
Have you watched Wicked?
No.
Okay. You got anything else for me?
No.
Whoa. Okay. Dude. Now, we have not seen anything. Even I think Oscorp was mentioned once in the new Spider-Man trilogy, right?
I think so.
Right. Joe Keery is rumoured to play Harry Osborn in Spider-Man Brand New Day. This could be the first introduction of the Osborn family.
Interesting. See.
Now, we've seen him narky towards high schools before, so it could actually work.
Do you really think they go down that path after they had the Green Goblin and, he learnt some of that backstory already?
That's actually a really good point. Why would you have Harry Osborn being in that last one and then bring – no, that was Norman.
Norman, yeah.
So you have Norman and they go, I know you're dead from an alternate dimension.
Yeah.
Is that what you're going to say?
Basically that,
Do you think this universe needs a Harry Osborn?
Not really.
Knowing that we've got a Ned Leeds, which is a hobgoblin, which is a goblin in his own right, and he's right there.
Mm-hmm.
He's right there.
Low-hanging fruit, though.
Yeah, I know. But Ned Leeds has always been hobgoblin, and they introduced him in the first one.
Yeah, well.
The only thing that'd be really shitty, that would be a great turn. That would be a better than a Harry Osborn turn in Spider-Man.
Well, the thing is, there is the premise for it now that he doesn't know Peter Parker.
No one does, yeah.
So if he doesn't have Peter Parker in his life, it's not like he's doing the turn. So the whole betrayal will be from Peter's point of view.
That's right.
And it won't be like Ned Leeds is doing this despite Parker.
Yeah. So you think
that could work. And I kind of feel like that's what they might do in Brand New Day.
Yeah.
He will be the big bad. And all this other stuff that we're getting is just montage material.
I don't even care if he's not the big bad, but I want him to hurt Peter.
I reckon he could be the big bad.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. Well, Jackie Chan and his stunt team are working on Brand New Day, so.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
That's who the stunt team is on Brand New Day, Jackie Chan and his stunt team. So the thing is, too, with that, this new director is wanting to do majority of the stuff practical.
Yep.
So who's better in the practical stuntman world than Jackie Chan and his team?
Yeah, true.
So coming October 3 to Netflix, the newest iteration of Monster
is
surrounding Ed Gein.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of things of that today.
So our Monster series was
was Jeffrey Dahmer first?
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yep.
There was another one, the twins.
Yeah.
The two boys that killed their parents.
Yeah.
I can't remember their names though.
Are they the ones that are getting released soon?
No, they actually just got their bail denied.
Oh, did they? Cool.
Yeah, which is no, why?
What?
Fuck them. Kill the parents.
I mean, they killed their parents.
Yeah,
I don't know.
for raping them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I haven't watched it. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
I just thought
have an opinion for nothing. Well, apparently the parents were, that kind of inclined. October 3, Ed Gein with Charlie Hunnam. I don't know if I'm going to like this because Ed Gein is not an attractive man and Charlie Hunnam is hot as fuck. But he's a good actor, so I will watch it.
As long as he's not doing an American accent.
He is doing an American accent. I'm sorry.
I mean, you got used to it, but it was a little jarring to begin with in Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah. There was something else that I had to tell you, but it's escaped my brain because I'm shit. So yeah, I've been racking my brain with the news that we were spreading last week about the Marvel TIFF.
Yep.
I want to hear your thoughts on who it could be.
I still stand by what I said last week before. Robert Downey Jr. and Pedro Pascal.
You reckon?
Yep, 100%.
Why?
I think Robert Downey Jr. is likable enough, but has the ability to be, well, I mean, as Tony Stark, he played basically himself.
He was, Robert Downey Jr.
So, he could put that angle on and be snarky.
Yeah.
I think Pedro Pascal is nice enough
to a point
to be perceived to take a lot of shit, but he might have bit back or may have taken offense at something that Robert Downey Jr. said. I don't know. That's just the feeling I get. I don't see anybody else kind of like you got Robert Downey Jr. up here, you've got fucking Pedro Pascal's meteoric rise.
And it has been massive.
And I don't see anybody else kind of being at that level where it would be such a fallout. You know what I mean? If they were to butt heads. But apparently there was no fisticuffs.
No, it was just butting headbutts and shit.
Verbal argument to the point where they couldn't be in the same room.
Yeah, which is fucking childish. You're getting paid millions of dollars. Scrap it, put it down, do your fucking job. Don't make other people's jobs hard enough just because you can't control your emotions, mate.
Yeah.
You're getting paid millions of dollars. Pull your head in. You're not bigger than anything else. Everybody's there doing a job. Mm-hmm. Don't make anyone else's job worse or anything like that because of your lack of humours.
But yeah, I feel like RDJ could take a few digs at the whole situation that's going on with Pedro Pascal, or just him being so outwardly nice.
Yeah.
And just Pedro kind of, getting jack of it and then just fucking snapping.
Look.
As much as I wish it was Namor and Pedro.
You fucked my wife. Well, look.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say this guy's last name. I think Sklenar, Brendan Sklenar, S-K-L-E.
Yeah, no, I don't need the spelling. That won't do me anything. I need to know what he's out of, where he's from.
Shit.
What's he been in?
Please hold. He was in 1923. That whole clusterfuck of It Ends With Us with Ryan Reynolds as Mrs.
Right, yeah.
He was in Midway. Not much.
Yep, don't know who he is.
So that's him.
Right, yeah.
Okay, so he's everybody's favourite to play Batman. I don't know how I feel about it. Now, yeah, okay, fair enough. They're going to get lesser known actors for these roles and shit in the DCU, which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
But Alan Ritchson is right there.
Man, I
could you imagine him being Batman? The only issue they're going to have is how much it's going to cost him material just to make the Batsuit.
Yeah.
Then we're going to have to recreate cars and we're going to have to reinvent a car so that he can fit in it.
The thing that I'm thinking about is the fact that I just think it's going to be the Batman that we have, Matt Reeves' Batman in Robert Pattinson. Like,
you think he's going to flip the script and go, hang on a minute, no, we're not going to have an Elseworld story. We're going to have...
Well, with what he's done with Peacemaker.
Don't start. You haven't even watched it. Have you watched any of it?
With what he's done with Peacemaker.
Have you watched any of it?
Poker face.
Have you watched any of it?
Poker
have you watched any of it?
Have
you watched any of it?
Have
you watched any of it?
Yeah, I watched season 1.
Oh, God! Did you watch episode 1 of season 2?
Can we get on with
Okay,
the
sorry.
news?
That's all we've got time for the news today. We're going to come back. No, just it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he tweaks something and gets
You
Robert
think so?
Pattinson in. Man, star power. He was a great
It's
Batman.
right there. It's right there.
And I think he would be a good counterpart to
It's right there.
the Superman that we got.
I think so.
Hmm.
It should happen.
Yeah.
It really should.
Especially with the fact that he's come out and said that not all the movies are going to be the same tone. There is no company kind of tone for
Right.
movies, like feeling. What did he say specifically? I wrote it down there.
So you've wrote that. This is news you've got, and you're about to
But
let all
I-
this slide.
It was something I realized I said it a few weeks ago, but there was no company style
Right.
that he doesn't want fans to get bored. That not every movie is going to be like Superman.
I dig that.
Yeah.
I dig that. Well, that's the thing too. Like Lanterns, it's a real world story. It's a police procedural, and that's in this universe because we've got our Green Lantern from Superman going back in there.
Yeah,
Peacemaker is now. I tell you poker face with that first episode, and I'm going to talk the fuck out of it.
No, not right now. Not right now. We'll talk about Peacemaker in a minute. In a minute, Wednesday.
In case you didn't know, we film all these on one day.
Yeah, because I was confused by the Superman coming out. The fact that it was very much like Guardians of the Galaxy, very Marvel-esque.
Very.
And I was like, I just don't hope they're going to do this for the entire DCU.
Right.
And the fact that he said that they're not doing the same style for everything.
See, do you think that
Good.
hindered Marvel though when they tried to go that different route of having more serial tones like Eternals? Eternals hit the deck.
But like it still had a similar tone throughout. Like
Right, okay.
I think Marvel had that fucking rise because they all had that formula. Even though a lot of people dropped off along the way because it was like, oh, it's the same. But people liked it because it was the same. You know what I mean? We got that same feeling from all the movies.
Yeah.
But now we're getting people saying, oh, these movies don't have that Marvel sparkle about them.
Right.
When we're talking about Thunderbolts, it's a darker movie. You got Fantastic Four, didn't have the really kind of, the big moments weren't big.
Yeah, I get it.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
yeah, I don't know. It's funny. Like people, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't.
Oh,
People
dude, you can't win.
Yeah.
You cannot win.
No.
And
Yeah.
that's the shitty thing. If you just take the movie on what it is, and it's just some form of entertainment escapism, man, to get you out of the daily grind that you do every single day, then it's won.
Yeah.
If it's put a smile on you for 10 minutes, then it's won. It's done its job.
Yeah. So apparently there was something that came out from Disney that I didn't write it down, that they want to try and aim their Star Wars and Marvel stuff back at the 12-year-old boy market.
Fuck off. Go away. 12-year-olds aren't going out there and buying comic books, dude.
No, but I don't think aiming them at 12-year-old girls is doing the thing.
No, it isn't. Okay.
Like they've gone too woke.
Everybody makes fun of stereotypes. Stereotypes is funny for a purpose, for a reason. Men, boys, beard necks went to comic book stores.
Yeah.
That's the way it is. They made a whole fucking show about it, dude. Big Bang Theory, one of the most successful shows of the 21st century. Pull your heads out your ass. Girls are still going to go to these things because
They were going to them.
it's got Chris Hemsworth with his fucking shirt off in it.
Yeah.
Of course girls are going to go.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they just tried to broaden their horizons to a whole heap of people
Yeah.
that for the worst part is that they've changed their kind of direction, that they've alienated those who were
Yeah.
basically dragging their girlfriends along to these movies. And now
Yeah.
most
don't.
of these women probably don't want to see these movies, and now these blokes don't want to see these
them
movies.
either. Exactly right. So they're losing out on 2 tickets, not just the one.
Yeah.
And that's where we end up. Like you've got Endgame, man, where you've got everyone was going to go see that anyway.
Mm.
It was a culmination of fucking 20 years of work. It was perfection on the screen. And you had to go in there that just spat in the face. I'm not a woman. Neither are the Russo brothers.
Mm-hmm.
They just spat in the face of women by going, oh, she doesn't need help.
Yeah.
And then all the girls that had just stopped battling the end of the world villain over there to carry a glove, when there's one woman there that could have wiped out the whole thing and then took the glove and shoved it up Thanos' ass with a smile on her face,
Yeah.
and you nerfed her to the shithouse.
Yeah. Why couldn't you just have Captain Marvel as the strong female type?
Exactly.
She was.
She was the most powerful one there except for Thor.
Yeah.
And, okay, you're going to have her with Pepper Potts?
Yeah.
Stop it.
It was pretty cringe when it happened.
I was saying, dude, I was even the girls were like, "That's cringe. That's enough. Stop it.
Yeah, well, Steph said it was a bit on the nose.
Yeah, just stop trying to force it. Stop trying to make the women in our lives look like fucking morons, like they have to be spoon fed shit. They're smart enough, man.
Yeah.
They can pick a story if they want to watch it or not.
Yeah,
That little 30-second clip isn't going to drag a woman to the thing.
no, like you said, like in the past, comics have gotten a bad rap in comic book movies because they sexualize women. The amount of times that dudes have their shirts off, we're looking at them too. Like, fucking hell.
God damn.
Yeah, it's all eye candy. That's the whole idea about the whole thing.
Here we go. Could you imagine if a guy walked up to a woman coming out of a cryo chamber and they went like that and grabbed her chest?
Yeah, she couldn't help herself, could she?
She couldn't help herself. That's actually in the post. That's actually in all the Blu-ray special editions and shit where she makes fun of it.
And none of us blame her.
Not at all, because I would have done the fucking same thing. Cheese and rice. That chest is that his workout regimen should be studied because there's nothing better.
Oh, Chris Hemsworth is fucking.
Oh, just don't even get me started. When we went to Byron, I'm like, see if I can run into him. He wasn't there. He was doing something else with his life. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Chris Evans' chest. It should be studied. It was perfection, dude. It was perfectly shaped. His nipple was in the exact spot it should have been.
And we don't go there thinking that that's what all men and women should look like.
At all.
No.
At all. I take my shirt off and I go, yeah, I'm not Chris Evans. You are.
I'm more like Thor in fucking Endgame.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fucking totally. But yeah. Have you got some trailers for us, mate?
Yeah, we've got a few trailers lined up.
Oh, okay. Fair. Okay.
All right, Return to Silent Hill.
Something's happened here.
Tyler Kirsch.
Something really, really bad.
Is it? No.
No, that's Solo. Han Solo.
You can't keep it away.
Please don't
From
go
the
any
movie
further.
Solo.
You don't know what kind of hell you have to face.
Oh, it is.
Man, that didn't give us much at all.
Not at all.
But I do like the look of it. Like the tone,
Yes,
the
sir.
feel.
December, January is going to be huge for us, man. We're going to be busy.
Yeah, I know.
Everybody, you better subscribe.
Another one?
Yeah, one up.
All right, Alex Novak, downstairs in 2 minutes.
That's me.
Well, you better head down there then.
Where?
Just straight behind you, down the stairs.
Hey, what up, man?
How you doing?
You see the light? Just get off, right?
Straight woman's experiences.
There you go.
Like,
Just talk to him. Have fun.
It's not Bradley Cooper.
That's Will Arnett. That was awesome.
No, Bradley Cooper must be the director or something. Because that's Will Arnett, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Directed by him.
Tell a joke.
I think I'm getting a divorce.
Hilarious.
What tipped me off was that I'm living in an apartment on my own. Yeah. And my wife and kids don't live there. That was probably the biggest clue.
Everyone's laughing.
Not exactly sure what happened. Came home from work one day. Someone said, "Is this thing over?" Pretty sure it was her. Probably should have paid attention. That's what she meant about not paying attention.
Easy.
A real relationship is finding somebody you can also be unhappy with. Somebody who has your back. You stopped having each other's backs.
So what? You tell jokes?
Well, I mean, I try. It's more like kind of funny stories from my life. And
Oh, honey, I had no idea your life was this bad.
Now, what's funny about your life?
This is why she threw you out. Are you gonna be okay?
I'm gonna be okay. I'll be okay.
That hurt. That hit me then.
No wonder I was confused. Will Arnett looked like Bradley Cooper from some angles.
Dude, that hit me then.
Yeah.
That was a hard line at the end. I know they were trying to be funny, but
It's definitely not going to be a funny forward type comedy.
God, no.
It's,
irreverent of sorts. But there was a line in that hit home a little bit. It's not about being happy with somebody. It's about being able to be unhappy with somebody and still make it work.
Mm-hmm.
I've got to stop scrunching my feet up because these are new leather shoes and they keep going.
Is that what I keep hearing?
Yeah. You
I
know
thought
that.
you were just gassy today.
No, you know the Instagram reel you put up the other day? It's just my shoes. They were just new shoes. Yeah. Okay. So Nuremberg. Now, if everybody is a history buff, they should know about the Nuremberg trials, that's for sure.
Dr. Kelly, can you tell me what I'm doing here? I'm kidding, straight, Doc. I'm just a translator. Translator for what? We'll see.
You are standing inside a secret military prison. It currently houses what's left of the Nazi High Command.
Sweet.
Sure, I'm a good psychiatrist, but this might be a little bit beyond my area of expertise.
I'm going to put Hermann Goering on trial. He's the face of the Nazi
Oh, of course.
As he falls, so do they all.
Evil tried to outwit me, but no man has ever beaten me. Why not just shoot them?
I'm not going to make them martyrs. There will be no statues of them.
Sein stark für Deutschland!
Holy shit,
This
dude.
war ends in a courtroom.
The world needs to know what these men
You
did.
want the truth?
So that it can never happen again.
Get ready. What's happening?
I don't know about Russell Crowe as a Nazi man.
Look.
There's something a bit off about it.
They're just, look, we need someone with a Russian accent, Russell Crowe. We need someone with an American accent, Russell Crowe. We need someone to be fucking Greek, Russell Crowe. We need someone to be a Nazi, Russell Crowe.
Can we get him to trim down before this roll? That ain't gonna
No,
happen.
we're just running on it.
Just put him in there.
We're going to make another Gladiator movie. Russell Crowe, he's outgrown this role.
It's a well-fed war criminal.
Really well fed. Look, as someone who is quite rotund myself, I have a feeling that he needs to just put the cheeseburgers down. Look, I'd still fuck it. Well, at this point, I'd still let him fuck me. Robin Hood.
With Sean Bean.
We conquered
With
your
Sean
lands.
Bean. Oh, geez, beheading scene
Now
all over
you
again.
rule.
Hang on.
In 100 years, all that is Saxon will be gone.
This is just fucking Game of Thrones with extra steps.
No one will ever know you or your kind existed. We'll teach those who tread on us. Nothing will keep them safe from vengeance.
Where men marry men, women in tights. Yes. We roam around the forest looking for fate. So that's
Where do we watch MGM movies?
oh, fucked if I know. It's probably another streaming service we'll have to subscribe to. Joke's on you, fuckwits. I've got a fire stick. The next one is Dundlehelm. Deathstalker.
Deathstalker. It's a red band.
Ooh.
Sign in for it.
I signed in. Deathstalker. Exclusive red band trailer.
Who is he? They say he was once a knight. Before the war.
Oh, God,
against
that
the
looks
Dread
bad.
Ice.
So bad it's good, maybe?
Surgeon with a sword. Oh, wow.
Oh, yes! Let's go, Slash!
I? What name would that be?
Oh, it's him.
I like John Hamm. It's not John Hamm.
Deathstalker.
Deathstalker.
My old friend. Come and get it. The mighty Deathstalker!
He's a virgin for sure.
Look at the size of that sword.
What the?
Patton Oswalt, isn't it?
October, a big end of the year for us. Go to sleep. Patton Oswalt, stop it. You don't need money that bad. That was tragic.
I'll probably still watch it.
I'm still going to watch it.
That looks like in the realms of...
You know what we should do? We should do a live watch along on Instagram for Deathstalker.
That looks funny. And the last one is Run, and it's potentially in the same realm.
Run from this cinema if you go on to see Deathstalker.
This is the emergency broadcast system. If you are hearing this message, we are alerting you that we now know these metallic ships are alien.
Metallic ships.
Something's coming from out of space. We know that it's alien. American government just rocks. Hang on. Now, this movie's titled Run.
Mm-hmm.
Things are coming from space in ships into our atmosphere.
Where are we going to run?
Where are we fucking running? Action. Oh, I would live the dick out of that place, by the way.
Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. You can't hide. Gonna find you and take it slowly. Here I come. You can't hide. Ready or not.
People dying all over the world. And they like to hunt their prey.
Oh, shit.
Ready or not.
And God bless
Here I come.
America.
Ready or not. Ready or not. Ready or not. Here I come. Ready or not.
Here they turn open doors. Master Interstellar space flight but can't open a door. Fuck off.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's been a slow week on the
Just
trailers.
stop. That was terrible.
It was.
Oh, So bad.
So bad it's good.
Oh, way to end on a... Oh, no. We've got that short...
No. It's for
You're going to wait that for later.
Rant and Sundry.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, thanks, everyone. We hope you enjoyed the trailers today.
Yeah.
There was some clangers.
There was. It was fun, though.
Dude, the worst part, I'll probably watch every one of their movies that we just watched. The only thing is, I'll be watching Nuremberg with some moisturiser and a box of tissues. Russell Crowe, holy shit. Yeah, he's still spankable. Come on.
Oh, I don't know about that.
That's all we've got time for today, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe, do all those things. We really want to start doing like a live stream on YouTube one time. We've got to get 1,000. We've got to get 100 subscribers. Get us up there.
Honestly, if you have lasted this long to the end of the episode, if there's anything you like, we really kind of would like the feedback. We're still pretty new to this thing, even though it's 6 months in.
6 months, man.
To tell you the truth, we don't really know if I can do them, but, you know, if we could make something of this, we would love to make something of this.
At the end of the day, of a Friday afternoon, this is what I look forward to. This is probably my favourite part of the week.
It's our fucking wind down for the
Really
end of the
is.
week. If we can make it something that can be something that you guys enjoy, we would like to do that too.
Because we enjoyed enough. Like, if none of you's tuned in, we're still having a ball. But, yeah, we'd really like to hear from you guys.
Yeah, we're still here.
Yeah. I've had to step away from the sugar-free drinks, and I basically just polished off half a bottle of this stuff. That's not bad. Dublin whiskey and honey. Give it a try.
See you Wednesday.
Love, peace, check, Grace.
Bye.